Welcome to the Grimdark Chronicles. Something of mystery, an information repository, and a place of history and bygone times. With the archival world of Calliope lost to heretical treachery, now only a few data repositories remain. Origins and first founding. The Ultramarines, the 13th Legion, were among the original 20 Space Marine legions established during the first founding by the Emperor of Mankind. Tasked with the immense responsibility of unifying the galaxy, these legions were designed to spread the Emperor's vision of a united human empire through both military might and structured rule. The Ultramarines, formed with the genetic material of their primarch Robert Guilliman, became distinct for their balance of martial prowess and administrative discipline. Their sector, Ultramar, was built into a network of prosperous worlds, embodying a blend of governance and military strength that became a model for the rest of the Imperium, even after the Horus Heresy. The Primarch Robert Guilliman, Primarch of the Ultramarines, was a unique figure among the Emperor's sons, respected for his wisdom in both war and governance. His vision extended beyond mere conquest. He emphasized the need for structured rule, justice, and the cultivation of prosperity. Guilliman's values were enshrined in the Codex Astartes, a comprehensive tactical manual and organizational guide created after the Horus Heresy. This document remains central to Ultramarine doctrine and is credited with stabilizing the Imperium. Guilliman's emphasis on order and balance shaped the Ultramarines, who continued to honor his teachings by striving to be both warriors and protectors of the Imperium's citizens, embodying a philosophy that elevates them beyond simple soldiers. The Great Crusade. During the Great Crusade, the Ultramarines' dual role as conquerors and governors allowed them to succeed on a level unmatched by other legions. Under Guilliman's direction, they didn't merely conquer worlds, they established effective governments and integrated these worlds into the thriving Ultramar sector. This sector became a shining example of the Emperor's vision for humanity, a well-governed, efficient, and flourishing realm. Guilliman's combination of strategic and administrative skills ensured that the worlds under Ultramarine control weren't only stable, but prospered, cementing the Ultramarines' role as both defenders and builders of civilization. The Horus Heresy. The Ultramarines' role in the Horus Heresy was marked by both betrayal and resilience. While distant from Terra during the siege, they faced the traitorous Word-bearers in the devastating Battle of Calth. This battle, marked by betrayal and fierce losses, strengthened the Ultramarines' resolve. Guilliman, realizing the need for change after the Emperor's wounding, authored the Codex Astartes, a reform that divided the legions into smaller chapters to prevent power imbalances that had led to the heresy. This restructuring cemented Guilliman's influence on the future of the Imperium and reinforced the Ultramarines as stabilizers amid chaos. Rebuilding after the heresy. After the heresy, the Imperium was fractured, and Guilliman's leadership was pivotal in its rebuilding. The Codex Astartes provided a new organizational structure for the Space Marines, breaking the legions into smaller, independent chapters, ensuring no one group could amass power comparable to the traitors' legions. Ultramar became a model of order and prosperity in the war-torn galaxy, showing that Guilliman's reforms were more than military. They were about creating a stable, structured society. This period of reconstruction solidified the Ultramarines' identity as the Imperium's defenders and administrators, as they supported the wider Imperium by both military and structural contributions. Notable early battles. The Battle of Calth against the Word-Bearers stands as one of the most defining conflicts in Ultramarine history. The Ultramarines suffered immense losses in this betrayal by former allies, but their disciplined response and determination enabled them to push back the traitors. Following the heresy, they took a leading role in the Scouring, a galaxy-wide campaign to purge the traitor legions. Their involvement in these early battles against Chaos forces established their tactical precision and adaptability, securing their reputation as the Imperium's steadfast defenders in times of crisis. Gene Seed, Strengths, and Flaws. The Ultramarines' Gene Seed is revered for its stability, having virtually no flaws or mutations. Unlike other legions such as the Blood Angels, who suffer from the Red Thirst, or the Space Wolves with their Wolfen Curse, the Ultramarines' Gene Seed has ensured their purity across generations. This stability has allowed the creation of many successor chapters, all adhering closely to Guilliman's Codex. Their genetic purity is seen as a symbol of strength and reliability within the Imperium, reinforcing the Ultramarines' position as a central pillar of the Adeptus Astartes. Successor chapters. The Ultramarines have produced more successor chapters than any other legion, a testament to their genetic stability and Codex adherence. Notable chapters include the Nova Marines, Genesis chapter, and Mortifactors, each sharing the Ultramarines' commitment to discipline, order, and the teachings of the Codex. These chapters often maintain strong bonds with the Ultramarines, creating a vast network of support, guidance, and mutual defense that strengthens the Imperium. This close connection ensures that Guilliman's principles and the legacy of the Ultramarines endure across the galaxy. Ancient allies and enemies. The Ultramarines' alliances include the Imperial Fists and Blood Angels, with whom they share not only the teachings of the Codex Astartes, but a mutual respect. Their most bitter enmity lies with the Word-Bearers, dating back to the betrayal at Calth, which continues to define their interactions. They also harbor a fierce rivalry with the Iron Warriors, led by Warsmith Hanso, who repeatedly seeks revenge against the Ultramarines. Additionally, the Ultramarines have frequently battled alien threats like the Tyranids and the Tau, defending both their sector and the Imperium. These conflicts have only deepened their role as protectors of humanity against a wide array of enemies. Significant role in Imperial conflicts. Throughout Imperial history, the Ultramarines have been at the forefront of critical conflicts. During the Scouring, they purged the galaxy of the traitor legions, restoring Imperial control after the heresy. More recently, they defended Cadia against Abaddon's 13th Black Crusade and led the Plague Wars against Nurgle's forces. With Guilliman's return, the Ultramarines' role has only intensified, balancing both military power and governance as the Imperium's chief defenders and stabilizers. Chapter mythology and the Emperor. Following Guilliman's secular teachings, the Ultramarines view the Emperor as an unparalleled leader and visionary, but not a deity. This belief distances them from the religious zealotry of other chapters, focusing instead on service, governance, and duty. They prioritize order and rationality over blind faith, aligning their loyalty to the Emperor's ideals rather than worship. This perspective distinguishes the Ultramarines within the Imperium, making them pragmatic defenders rather than religious warriors. Legends of the chapter's founding heroes. Myths and legends about Guilliman's leadership and bravery are fundamental to Ultramarine culture. Guilliman's resurrection in the 41st millennium has also become a symbol of resilience, inspiring the chapter and its successors. Captain Uriel Ventress, known for unconventional tactics against chaos, has become a legendary figure, though his defiance of the Codex Astartes in certain situations sparked debate within the chapter. Ventress's success, however, reinforces the Ultramarines' values of courage, adaptability, and strategic insight. Chapter reforms and traditions. The Codex Astartes remains the foundation of Ultramarine traditions, dictating everything from combat tactics to internal hierarchy. The chapter's strict adherence to the Codex is a mark of their loyalty to Guilliman and the Imperium. Daily rituals, structured training, and meticulous equipment maintenance reinforce discipline and ensure combat readiness. This structure has kept the Ultramarines stable and effective, maintaining continuity across millennia and setting a standard for other chapters. Relics and artifacts. The Ultramarines guard numerous relics, such as the Armor of Fate and the Emperor's Sword, both wielded by Guilliman himself. These sacred artifacts are symbols of their connection to Guilliman and are used by the chapter's highest-ranking warriors to inspire their brothers. Their careful preservation reflects the Ultramarines' respect for their legacy, while their use in battle showcases the Ultramarines' unique fusion of tradition and tactical practicality. Role in Terra's defense or the Imperium. The Ultramarines have consistently defended the Imperium, especially during the Scouring, Cadia's defense, and Abaddon's Black Crusades. Guilliman's return has revitalized the chapter, enhancing their role in leading Imperial defenses. As the Great Rift has divided the Imperium, the Ultramarines' commitment to stability and resilience has become vital, allowing them to protect Imperial worlds and serve as the Imperium's most trusted defenders. The Apothecarian and Gene Secrets. The Apothecarian of the Ultramarines is responsible for preserving their pure gene seed, one of the most stable in the Imperium. This stability allows for continuous recruitment without fear of genetic degradation. Apothecaries also serve on the battlefield as healers, treating injured brothers to ensure their survival. Their work not only sustains the chapter's combat effectiveness, but also preserves their genetic legacy, a core part of the Ultramarines' commitment to purity and discipline. Combat doctrine. The Ultramarines' combat doctrine is rooted in the Codex Astartes, emphasizing adaptability, tactical precision, and combined arms warfare. Their hallmark tactic, Scions of Guilliman, enables repositioning during combat, allowing them to retain control over the battlefield. This versatility allows them to dominate in a variety of scenarios, from sieges to open field engagements, proving their effectiveness in both close and ranged combat. Elite units and dreadnoughts. The Ultramarines' first company, clad in Terminator armor, undertakes the chapter's most critical missions. Their revered dreadnoughts, ancient warriors sustained within mechanical bodies, provide both power and wisdom, serving as symbols of dedication and resilience. These elite forces are deployed in the chapter's most challenging battles, ensuring mission success through sheer firepower and strategic acumen. Weapons and armor. Ultramarine weapons and armor are meticulously maintained and often customized with Roman-inspired designs like laurel wreaths and gladius-style power swords. The MKX Tacticus armor provides Primaris Marines with optimal mobility and protection. Their Wargear's blend of functional strength and traditional craftsmanship embodies their pride in heritage and readiness for battle. Fleet and space combat. The Ultramarines fleet, including battle barges and strike cruisers, allows them to project power rapidly across the galaxy. Equipped with advanced weaponry like macro cannons and torpedoes, their ships excel in both fleet engagements and planetary assaults. Their mastery of space combat enables them to secure key territories, fortify Ultramar, and respond swiftly to threats, reinforcing their role as defenders of the Imperium